This video is kindly being sponsored by Analyst Prep. You can get a huge 20% off all their programs by clicking the link in the video description below and using the code AFSAL20 at checkout. What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the CFA and a few important things that have happened over the past 8 or so months with the curriculum. So we're going to cover just a bit of background on CFA for anyone that's new around here. I've done tons of videos on CFA, you can check them out. We're going to talk about how you can get 20% off your study materials for CFA, and we're going to talk about the new changes that are happening coming into play early 2024 on the CFA curriculum and why it's important and whether these changes are good or bad. And so with that, let's get straight into it. So for anyone new here, CFA is basically the Chartered Financial Analyst. A bit of background. It's 3 levels: level 1, level 2, level 3. And it's basically the qualification that will set you apart, help you stand out compared to anyone who's looking to break into asset management, investment management, sales and trading, investment banking, whatever it is, financial services on the investing side, compared to someone who hasn't got the qualification. So if you've got the letters CFA next to your name and you're trying to break into the industry, it does help you stand out. If you graduate and join an investment bank or, an investing role or an asset manager, whatever it is, you are likely going to be encouraged to do the CFA. 3 levels, each one you can do in about a year or so. They're very difficult to pass, however. Not everyone passes them. Like the pass rates, I think it's like 40 or 50% of people pass each time. So half the people that take them fail, and they cost a couple grand to do. However, once you are in the industry, all your firms will pay for them. It's encouraged for you to do it. The companies pay for it, but it is a huge commitment. In terms of study time for each level, it's like 300 hours of study time required to pass each exam. So it's a big time commitment. Everyone that does CFA studies for it after work and they do early mornings. So it's something worth thinking about. Now, that's a bit of background on the CFA. It focuses on different asset classes, derivatives, portfolio management, so on and so forth. So that's a quick whistle stop tour of what the CFA is and a bit of background. Now let's focus on how you can get 20% off your CFA study materials. If you want 20% off all of your CFA study material, listen up, because you're going to be interested in today's video sponsor, Analyst Prep. If you're currently studying for the CFA or you hope to do so in the future, you should definitely consider Analyst Prep as a dedicated resource to help you pass the qualification. They've got a ton of study notes, practice questions, mock exams, video lessons, performance metrics, and useful resources to help you pass each level of the CFA. One of the most useful things that they offer are customizable quizzes. So if you feel like you need to brush up on derivatives or portfolio management, you can create a custom quiz to help you work through tons of examples. Analyst Prep are highly rated with 4.7 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot, so you can rest assured you're in safe hands. Best of all, you can get a massive 20% off all of their programs by clicking the first link in the video description and using the code AFSAL20 at checkout. With that, let's get back to the video. All right, so what's changed and what are the changes coming forward in 2024? So in 2024, the CFA is going to include, the curriculum's changing to include practical skills modules. So it's kind of in the name, right? Practical skills modules. Essentially what these changes are in the curriculum are going to involve skills that you're going to need to go into the world of work, whether it's on the investment banking side, on the trading side, asset management, whatever it is. They're going to teach you a few skills that are job relevant and get you job ready. So what are these skills? Let's go through them. On the website, it says the practical skills modules are going to use a combination of videos, multiple choice questions, guided practice, and case studies to develop a candidate's practical skills. In order to receive their exam result, candidates will be required to complete at least 1 practical skills module for each level. So 1 at level 1, 1 at level 2, 1 at level 3. Now, the good thing is you can choose which practical skill module that you want to do, and we'll go through them in a second. You can choose that after registration at any time during your exam study period, and must be completed before results are released. Each practical skill module will take 10 to 15 hours to complete. So it's actually not a huge commitment. 10 to 15 hours, you could do that in a week or 2. The practical skills module requirement will be added for level 1 candidates beginning with the February 2024 exam. And for level 2 candidates, that's going to be May 2024 exam. There's going to be 2 modules that are available for 2024 level 1 candidates, the first of which is financial modeling and the second of which is Python programming. In terms of the financial modeling one, they're going to teach you how to build a top tier free statement financial model of a company. And the reason for that is if you go into investment banking, that's all you're going to be doing for a lot of your time. You're going to be building financial models on companies to predict their future earnings, growths, projections, so on and so forth. And so one of the modules for level 1 candidates is exactly that, how to build a financial model. And then the second one is going to be Python programming. So kind of like coding. It's more, I've seen in the industry, traders tend to use this type of skill more. So being able to code on Python, to build on Python is a good skill to have if you're going into trading, but it's also used in investment banking. I'm not too much of a software engineer or coder, so I'm not too in the weeds of the details, but it's good to know that you're not just restricted to financial modeling. You have the option as a level 1 candidate to choose financial modeling, or you can go and do Python programming. These both are completely different, but they're good skills to be aware of and to learn. And I think it's good that they're including these practical skills modules in the CFA. For level 2 candidates, you also get the option to choose Python programming. You also get the option to choose analyst skills. We'll dig deeper into what that exactly is. And then you also get the option to do Python, data science, and AI, so artificial intelligence. So lots of different modules at level 2. All of them sound very interesting. So when they say analyst skills, they're basically talking about equity research. So on the buy side or on the sell side, meaning if you're on the trading floor or on the investment banking or asset management side, you're going to have the skills by doing this module to be able to comfortably research companies, understand how to create forecasts based on your research, how to do industry research, company research, and dig deeper when evaluating the equity or the stocks of companies to invest in. So you basically get that grounding knowledge in order to get you up a level when it comes to becoming an equity research analyst. Prior to this, they didn't have this type of module, and so it's good that they're including that. They've been around for a while, but they're going to first happen in the 2024 February exam for level 1 and May 2024 exam for level 2. They're going to come into play for level 3 in 2025, so they're quite a way off. But if you want to get 20% off the resources from Analyst Prep, make sure you check out the video description below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.